Today I will be sharing some desk chair rescue tips. In other words, what are the things you can do to prevent you from feeling like you're slumping and slouching when you are working on a computer or doing administration. So here are my tips to stay mobile if you have long office hours. I hope you take these tips if you're working from home and practice them, make them a habit, and then teach them to your colleagues if you go back to the office. So that's my wish. Use these tips, and the ones you like the most, share them with others. Hi Alicia. So first things first, this sitting itself, I've taken my office chair. If you sit in the center, the way it's designed, it invites you to slouch. Yes, it's so comfortable to hang in the middle, and then you can see the rest of my spine reacts. As soon as I slouch even a little bit, my chest comes down, my head comes forward, and this will give tension right here. So that's how I usually sit if I don't do any attention. So one option, what I do if I notice the slouch happening, is I simply scoot to the front of my office chair. That's harder than the center, and it will align my pelvis, and I can sit on my sit bones. So if ever I feel like, oh, my neck, I go to the front of my desk chair, very easy, simple hack, and I can type. And now, ergonomically, usually my screen is set up a bit too low when I was still working in IT. So what I do is I stack a few books. So when I sit on the edge of my chair, it's a little below eye level. So that way, it's easier. Second thing you can do is scoot all the way back in your chair. And ideally, you don't sit in any position for too long. Fidget and resit yourself. Even if you work as a cashier, this may help. And don't worry about what others say. You will feel better, and you will inspire others to do the same eventually. Just tell other people if you get comments about this, because in our society we are taught to sit still. Tell others if you get any comments about this, that your doctor told you to do it for your back. There, problem solved. Don't let anyone tell you how you keep yourself healthy. That's the most important thing. So instead of center, you can go front, posture immediately improves, or you can scoot all the way back and put your legs to the side. This way you can fidget with your feet and use the wheels. I like to do that. I use the wheels as foot massage, and I type like this and I twist. And this actually is movement. It will give your abs a bit of a workout. And it might irritate your co-workers until they try it. They will feel better. So I always scoot front. Second phase, I scoot back and I lean against the leans. This also is a leg strengthener. And I use the knobs, the wheels, for a gentle foot massage. Third thing, and this is one from my husband, Mr. E. It looks really weird, and it looks not healthy, but actually it's a way to straighten your back. He scoots all the way to the front, and this is for when you're listening, reading, learning, not actively typing, unless you can put your keyboard on your lap. He calls this the 3-point sit. So he scoots to the front, his back leans here, your head can rest, and then you can lengthen your body completely. So he sometimes sits like this and types, and I swear it does feel better than the center slouch. Hi Annette, I hope this makes sense. So these are my 3 sitting hacks. Front, back and use the wheels and twist, and the third one, the 3-point sit. And I swear this feels so nice if you've been sitting for too long. Then you can still vary with the legs, but this depends a bit on your hip flexibility. So optional, option 4, you can bring in a leg, and I like to do this also when I'm doing my newsletter and it takes a long time, and in the car. I turn out my hips, so this gives my hip position a bit of variability, and also it helps me to sit on my sit bones, which in turn helps me to straighten my spine with less effort. So I do like this. Also, you can twist with that, which means your abs and your rib cage will get a twist. And then you switch legs. The more you switch up, it might feel like less productive, but the better you will feel and the better you can think. Like that. Next thing, so these are my sitting hacks. Second thing, put yourself a timer in the beginning until it becomes a habit to hydrate, to get up and drink some water. So my timer goes off. I get up and hydrate. I don't do it sitting. I make myself get up and ideally look out a window, because then your eyes get a rest also. So that's, and when you come back, you will feel more focused. And your eyes, if they are rested, it also helps to relax the rest of your spine. And the hydration helps your brain as well as your body. So even if you think, oh, I have to think harder, I have to keep working, hydration. We call it brain juice because actually you need your brain to be hydrated to be able to focus. Yes, so even if it's not for physical, for your mental health, hydrate. I hope you're doing this now. Oh, also, if you see this later, put replay in the comments. I've seen this on Facebook, and it's really nice for me to know who watches this live and who watches this later. Thank you, by the way, for being here. So hydrate, add replay if you see this later, and look out a window. Give your eyes a rest. If you don't have a window, you just do this. You give yourself a light break. Hands cupping the eyes, and you can close your eyes and open them. And ideally, you move. Think of a clock in front of your face. You move your eyes from 12 o'clock to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you might even be a bit sore in the eyes if you have been reading a lot on screens or scrolling, even worse. And your eyes have a set of muscles around them. If you don't use them, you will feel that you get tension in your neck. And if you move your eyes, it's also good for the deep musculature in the neck, body. Okay, next one. I will keep this brief so you can do it anytime. Once you got up to hydrate in this 1 hourly break, this is from my husband, Mr. E. Interlace your fingers, hands to the front, and simply rotate. Rotate. It'll help your spine, it'll help your abs, it'll help your arms because you're stretching everything at the same time. And then you can use your eyes to the side as well. Second phase, arms up, shoulders down, and this we use in sword class. And you can look up and twist, and then once you are there, you will notice that you want to stretch out. You will not feel how sore and stiff you are until you get up. So the getting up once per hour, that's key. Make it a hydration break, and then do this and this and this, and you will already feel a lot better. So that's my bonus tip. Let's see if I have anything else. If you do that already, I will be happy. And please, please, please get your colleagues to join in. The more people do this hourly movement break, the better. I have to force myself to do it, but if I do it, then I can get up and do anything else after. If not, I will be depleted for the day. So my final tip, first one was how to sit, different ways. Second was what to do if you get up once per hour. Third, if you have a very long stretch of typing and you cannot sit any longer, get yourself a sitting ball. I'm looking for it, but it rolled away. A sitting ball for at home, because it will keep you moving. Yes, I will get it. One moment. There you are. There we are. These are cheap, yes. They don't cost much, and they will invite you to sit differently. It's a bit lower, so you might have to take the books away from under your laptop. And this way, you'll be moving, and it's a very deep stretch for the legs. You can get more flexible while you work. Yes. And I like to sit with my feet to the side. If I sit like this, it feels too constricted, but if you open up the legs and then move, you are doing deep stretches, which are very healthy for the hips and the legs. And you can even move the feet, lift the heels and drop. And this you can do for a while. Then, last one, and this one is quite a hack, because if I do this, I work on my posture at the same time. I will scoot back so you can see me. What I do is, it looks a bit weird, but just like the 3-point sit from my husband, it does work and it will lengthen your body. I sit in a half-kneel position. Excuse my neighbors, they are still renovating. Half-kneel position, and I drop this front hip so it's even. Hi, hello. I drop this hip so it's even, and I lift my pelvis here, and this way it's a hip flexor stretch. And I can type like this, not for long. I have to pad my floor. I have a little cushion, but you can use a flat rolled up towel. So You don't roll it to a sausage, you roll it flat a couple of times and you put it under your knees. And this is usually how I finish my newsletter. If I've been sitting so long that I cannot no longer do any of the other sitting positions, this saves the day because it's a great reset for the hips. And you simply switch. It takes some getting used to being able to focus and have different positions, but in the long term it is better and you will be more productive if that's what you're going for. Next to this, if you have a standing desk or if you have standing work, same but different, is instead of standing like this and getting tired, try a split position, split stance. So I simply bring one foot a bit in front of the other. I square my hips and I pull up. And now instead of just standing and getting tired, I'm doing an active hip flexor and front of the leg stretch. And it feels so nice to do this. It is subtle, so no one will see it. If you have standing work, you can do that. And you will feel so much better because it will give you hip extension, as well as hip flexor, as well as front of the leg. And 3 ways you can do this. Parallel. I usually switch between them. Parallel. Then foot turned out in the back. It will give you, the stretch will come up here. And always pull up. You will feel it. You don't have to do a deep stretch. You can do this very subtly, just 1 foot length. And also we use this for Taekwondo. And third option, looks weird, feels weird, but so healthy, to turn in the back leg and then come back. I use this in my boost in my online classes when we work on belly dance shimmies. Doing these 3 standing positions afterwards, your hips are more free to dance. And I think for martial arts, this is also useful. So simple, 1 foot length, square the hips, pull it up and back leg turned in. And you will feel all kinds of stuff happening. If you want to make it more active, you simply slide the hips front, back, side, side, or even circle. You can cook like this, you can fold laundry like this. I use this all the time. It's my rescue really for office. So I hope this is helpful. If yes, let me know. If you see this later, put the replay in the comments. And if you want to support Fit with Khalida, make a screenshot of this video, put it in your stories and tag me at Fit with Khalida. And share it with others, because I think the more people get a little bit of movement, the better. It doesn't need to be always sports or workout. A little goes a long way, and this way you will feel better for longer and you can do more of the stuff that you enjoy. And it's the little things, the little movements, the little differences in position can give you a lot more range of motion and a lot more joy of movement. And that will be like a positive feedback loop. You will be more energetic, you will sleep better, and you will be more motivated to take even better care of yourself. And this will inspire hopefully your fellow home or work dwellers, and that way it can spread. And that's the real goal of Fit with Khalida. It's not for super workouts, it's just to get us all moving and keep us healthy for longer, and to make it more known that there is so much you can do yourself. It doesn't need to be complex, it doesn't need to be expensive therapist telling you this. You can do this, and what feels good for you most probably will feel good for others too. So you share it. Yeah. Oh, you are at the office. Yes. See, this is why I try to do this in the break, so I can reach those who are working and need a little movement break. I will keep doing Fit with Khalida mini sessions on Saturdays whenever I am home. If I am not home, I might do it in a different day of the week, but the Saturdays I want to make the mini break a staple, because I need the movement also. Yes, so that's it for now. If you want, you can sign up via the link in my bio to get reminders of these sessions. So then whenever I do them, you will get a little email on the start of the day that you know, okay, today I'm going live, so you don't miss it. And I will give a recap of the week before, so any posts you may have missed, you get links to it so you know what is where. And that's very useful, because on social media it's hard to find stuff. This way you will find it. Also, I am making a course for Reels, because I've been having fun with Reels videos. They keep me moving, and I've gotten some questions from dancers and also here at Fit with Khalida from others, how I make the Reels videos. And I will be making a short maybe 1 or 2 sessions, mini course making reels, why to make them, how to make them, my favorite transitions, and also tips and tricks for video editing. Any questions you may have about reels, put them in the comments also. I will take them with me in the course. And if you want to get the sign up link, DM me your email address and I will put you on the list, because I think next weekend I will go ahead and make it. And those who are there live will get a discount, a big discount, yes. So if you can be part of my Reels course, I will give you a good discount. Otherwise, you can just buy the video later, because I think making Reels is so useful. If you have a Instagram account, it will make your videos, all the videos that you post, more visible to more people. Also, it's a way to stay creative. Also, it's a way to keep moving, because the Reels, they use music and they use motion, and that I think might inspire you to move a bit more every day. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for being here. Have a great time. Enjoy these tips. Do them, teach them to others. Tag me if you screenshot this, and feel free to share the link anywhere.